What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am back on 2K25 with another build video for you guys. Lob City Blake Griffin from the Clippers. He is 9 in 2K this year, but we are going to be making him in 2K My Career, or I'm going to be showing you guys how to make him. And really, I think the best position for him is going to be small forward, and I say that due to the fact for speed, because power forward this year you really get toned down on the speed, especially if you want to be strong. So go to small forward. I was thinking 6'7" if you really want to be a super slasher, but if you want to be a dominant big type power forward, you know, in the paint, get rebounds, you know, for your team, then I would go for a 6'8", and I would bump up the weight to around at least 235. And I want you to keep your eyes on agility and speed with ball. Speed with ball and agility matter very much. You want your speed with ball as high as possible, as you guys know if you played this game. So we might be toning it down, because as you can see, you can be 6'7", 240 pounds and still have an 80 speed with ball with the small forward 6'7" position here. Let's check out power forward 6'7", 240. Okay, you still get an 80 speed with ball. So we're going to do 80, but you see how much it changes from 6'8" to 6'7". It goes from 5 to 10. That's nuts. So we're going to go with 6'7". I would do a small forward, because if you're planning on, you know, grinding out in My Career, it's going to be very hard for you as a 6'7" power forward to do anything. So offensively and defensively. So I would do small forward, and I would bump up your weight as much as possible until that 81 goes down. So 230, and I would keep your wingspan at a 6'11". I wouldn't make it too high. Honestly, I would go ahead and make it a 7-foot wingspan, due to the fact, hold on, let me check out the stats real quick to make sure. Agility 6'11", what goes down? Steal, block, rebound, 3-point goes down, mid-range goes down. Okay, I would honestly, there's not really too many benefits. Honestly, I would keep it at a 7 just to get the you know, 79 overall offensive rebound, just because that's the highest you can get. So 6'7", 7-foot wingspan, 230. I know it sounds like a weird build to you guys, but this is really how 2K is this year. It's a really weird, crooked system this year, guys, but it's definitely got some holes to get through. So what you want to start off with when you make this build is you want to start off with the strength. I would definitely start off with the strength. I would max that out. Honestly, you don't need to max it out. I'd put it towards a 91. 91 strength will give you gold brick wall. Vertical is going to be very important for this build. It's going to jump very high. You could possibly put it to a 70, or yeah, honestly, you could do a 70 and get really big hops. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, guys, if you guys watched the last build video, you guys know agility really matters for this build, because you want it to be as fast as possible. I would try and get the speed up, you know, as much as you can without having to break out too many down, like having to break too many good upgrades we need. If this is a big build for you to, like, you know, get rebounds and stuff, I would definitely get it in the 80 area, at least if you can. Block, honestly, this isn't really a blocking type build, so you can sacrifice that. Trust me, guys, or I'm telling you guys, you're gonna have to sacrifice on these builds this year, guys. That's what I've learned. Steal doesn't matter, block doesn't matter, perimeter defense does matter on this build. I would put it at a 70. I'd put interior defense at an 80 something, 82, which would be fine. Speed with ball, max that out. Max out ball handle to a 82. Pass accuracy is 60. Free throw, honestly, it doesn't really matter. 60. 3-point shot, I'd max that out, because you do want to, honestly, I'd put it at an 80. Because you do want to be a bit of a popper this year. You want to be able to shoot at least somewhat. If you don't shoot at all, it's going to be bad. Mid-range shot, honestly, I'd keep it at a 70. Post control, I'd bring that up. Standing dunk, this is where our build gets important. We're going to put the driving dunk at a 92. The driving lit, honestly, hold on, let me see the badges we get. Okay, we need a 75 vertical in order to get that posterizer. So 75 vertical we have now. And how much do we need? to get gold. Okay, we need an 80 vertical to get that in gold. Okay, we have it in gold now. So now we get aerial wizard, we get gold posterizer. We do not get rise up. We do get it on silver. Close shot, we don't get any of that. We do need to focus. We do need to up our paint because that does matter. So we're gonna have to tone down on some of this right here. I don't know about ball handle. I would try and keep that up as much as you can, guys. You're gonna have to sacrifice and put some things at the 80, but it's all right as long as the strength's up, the vertical is up, and you get those badges. That's all that matters. This stuff right here, it doesn't matter because this isn't the type of build you are. This is a 6'7", small forward, 7 wingspan, big but not too big, you know, Zion almost type of build, if you get what I'm saying. So this build isn't for, you know, a paint beast type. This is for slashing and, you know, not pure offense, but mainly offense. Honestly, you might have to sacrifice on the 3, guys. Honestly, no, because that might be too much for some people. So I'd keep that at an 80. Honestly, an 80 ball handle is very good. You might have to tone down on the perimeter defense, guys. That's going to be a sacrifice you're going to have to make if you want to up this right here. Standing dunk, 82. That's not bad. Close shot, 80. Post control, 80. So you're really good in the paint here. You're going to be doing some naughty damage in the paint. Maybe not as much on the standing dunk if you want to turn that up. Okay, so now you get gold rise up. You get driving dunk. You get aerial wizard Hall of Fame. Posterizer. You do. Do we have that on? Okay, hold on. Okay, now we have it. Okay, now we have it on gold. I was about to say. Okay, so you still have some fairly good badges here, guys. This isn't a bad build. I'm gonna be making tons of more builds for you guys, so trust me, this is only the second build. Mid range is a 70. Let's up that to a 78. Perimeter defense is a 55. But you're still, I mean, you still should be able to, you know, hold your weight if you know how to play D. This down here isn't bad. You're very speedy. You can up your free throw if you want. And this build, this is the end of the build. Let's see the shades. Rui Hachimura, Tracy McGrady. That is a shade, boys. That is a shade you want to see. That is definitely a shade you want to see. Slashing shot creator. Does that not sound like a bad build to, does that not sound like a bad build to you guys? Like, that sounds like a pretty good build to me. Tracy McGrady as one of the shades. Jeremy Grant, Rui Hachimura. That's no bad names. Not one bad name, guys. Honestly, I think I've been making some pretty good builds here lately. And let me know what you guys think about these stats. These stats don't look too bad in my opinion. The only possible stats that I'd be worried about is the pass accuracy, but I have a 55 pass accuracy on my KD build, and he is not bad. I'm going to be showing you guys him in the future, so stay tuned for that. And his passing accuracy does get annoying, but you just have to learn how to icon pass. So if you can work around that, or if you've already been doing that, then you should be good. Your free throw will probably get on your nerves unless you get a badge or, you know, boost or something to fix that up, but that's part of the sacrifice, guys. The things we had to sacrifice were really defense, a block, steal, and perimeter defense. If you guys want to save a lot in your builder and you're a big and you're trying to go small this year and you're trying to be really offensive, you guys are really going to have to sacrifice block, steal, perimeter defense, and yeah, that right about there, and offensive and defensive rebound. The real cheat to offensive and defensive rebounding when it comes to this builder is vertical strength. And yeah, if you have vertical and strength, you're able to move the guy out of the paint and jump over him. And wingspan, if you have a high wingspan with a high vertical, you're able to grab very high in the air, if you know what I mean. So like a Dennis Rodman type, he would jump really high. So think of that. You're jumping really high with really long arms, and you're grabbing up balls up out of the air, Pauls. But yeah, this build isn't a bad build. This is the Blake Griffin build, And it's not even really a Blake Griffin build in my opinion. It's very, very offensive, more than Blake Griffin was besides just slashing. This is a shooter popper build. Let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments. I'm stuttering like I don't know who right now, but I'm stuttering. It is 3 a.m. That's probably why I'm half asleep. Stay tuned for more Trials and Tribulations. If you guys did not watch the recent Trials and Tribulations episode with Dr. Azelbath, I definitely recommend. It was definitely a banger episode. Give that guy a chance, man. We got a stripper on the podcast coming on the way, as crazy as it sounds. Yes, we do. We have a stripper. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the build in the comments. Stay tuned for more episodes. Stay trippy. I love every single one of you.